Since Russia's invasion began in 2014, Ukraine's military has transformed from an underfunded and ill-equipped service into a modern, powerful fighting force. With over 200,000 military personnel and millions of dollars in investment, Ukraine now is one of Europe's largest armies. While Russian hybrid forces continue sporadic attacks on the country's east, more Ukrainian troops are being trained to NATO standards to protect Ukraine's sovereignty for years to come. History, hardware, and heroism. Welcome to Ukraine in uniform. The Police Special Forces unit known as CORD is a premier elite tactical squadron. No mission is too impossible for these professionals. They perform with rapid and accurate precision. The following program will take a closer look at the recruiting process for CORD. Getting accepted into CORD is time-consuming and physically and emotionally draining. The candidates are selected from different regions of Ukraine. They undergo a 5-day survival course at a training camp near Kyiv. Their ability to work in a team, as well as their psychological endurance, are tested. Those strong enough to pass this phase are then sent to a 2-month training course developed specifically for CORD trainees. At this point, only the candidates who truly want to serve in CORD remain. The rest have been weeded out. The final test may be the hardest, the polygraph.
Проверка это кадрового характера на желание, на возможность.
During this test, the candidate's desire to serve in CORD is authenticated.
Это по большому счету ноу-хау для нашей страны, потому что раньше проводились подобные проверки для отбора в некоторые специфические подразделения.
Polygraph tests were not previously used for every candidate until now.
Наверное, это впервые.
Experts advise polygraph subjects to remain calm and not lie. No one can fool the polygraph. In order to pass this test, a candidate has to follow an expert's instructions and answer questions truthfully. On the evening before the polygraph test, candidates have the opportunity to properly relax.
Это последний этап отбора спецподразделений.
The polygraph is considered the final stage of selection.
Все, что могли и не могли. И только последний этап они проходят полиграф.
Candidates undergo a polygraph test at the end of the 2-month training course.
У нас на базе.
Ваша фамилия Беликов? Ваша фамилия Симонов? Ваша фамилия Новиков?
The polygraph test is of particular importance.
Наш тест окончен.
Главная тематика это.
Each candidate is asked the same questions.
Наших будущих сотрудников, возможная их причастность к.
We ask them about their involvement in extremism, terrorism,
их участие или неучастие в
and the tragic events in Maidan.
Трагическими событиями, связанными с Майданом.
We also ask them about their attitude towards drugs and alcohol and criminal activity.
Ранее совершенным правонарушениям, которые, возможно, имели место быть в их жизни.
Do you intend to truthfully answer the questions of this test? Yes. Have you ever stolen valuables? No. Have you ever used firearms against a person? No. Have you ever collaborated with militants? No. Have you ever been involved in illegal arms trade? No. Have you truthfully answered the questions of this test? Yes. The remaining candidates have endured a tremendous amount of hardship before a polygraph test.
Огневой подготовкой, психологическими тестированиями, курсом выживания 5-дневным, и поэтому доходили.
But there were rare occasions when candidates did not pass the polygraph.
Есть у нас случаи, когда люди сходят с дистанции в самом конце, потому что полиграфную проверку человек, который хочет обмануть, все равно не пройдет. Слишком уж это тонкий, чувствительный и точный прибор.
The candidates who pass the training camp and lie detector exam graduate, but only the top recruits get to actually join CORD. These guys have come a long way to become a soldier in the Special Forces Unit CORD. I am sure that every citizen of Ukraine understands that these guys will not only serve the country, but also defend the citizens of Ukraine.
Они будут работать только на благо страны и будут защищать граждан Украины.
The lucky ones who have passed all the stages of the recruitment process received the long-awaited certificates. They certainly do not hide their joy at completing the grueling process. The selection process was intense, but training is now complete. However, heavy workloads and daily workouts await them in the future. In our profession, there is no such thing as difficult or impossible. Everyone who serves in special ops should be aware and be ready to perform any task. We don't have words like difficult because we trust each other. We learned a lot through 2 months of training. Obviously, we will constantly be learning as time goes on. Our main goal was to learn as much as possible and get more experience. There is always something more to aspire to. We will never betray our citizens. If they need our help, permanently improve our skills and knowledge, and always defend our country. Once the soldiers graduate, they are sent to different units of Chord. The Chord units are formed in 8 regions of Ukraine, such as Kiev, Zhytomyr, Odessa, Sumy, Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Rivne.
Можно с полной уверенностью сказать, что это свое украинское полицейское подразделение.
American instructors have helped substantially with the creation of Chord.
Мы не брали все то, что нам давали там американские коллеги, инструктора, которые проводили обучение для наших инструкторов.
U.S. instructors share their invaluable experience with us.
То есть это что-то взяли от них, что-то было свое, потому что мы людей отбирали.
We selected fighters from different operating units.
Подразделений, бывших спецподразделений «Сокола», это УБО, «Беркута», «Грифона», бойцов с добровольческих батальонов. Практически 99%.
90% of them participated in anti-terrorist operations in eastern Ukraine.
Называемое АТО. Поэтому у людей есть.
Their combat experience will be useful in the future.
Много чему можно еще поучиться в наших бойцах.
Chord, the Ukrainian Police Special Forces Division, will perform the most dangerous and challenging tasks. These men are not motivated by money. Each of them is motivated to be an integral part of Chord. Service in Chord is a very dangerous job. They'll be dealing with terrorists, murderers, thieves, and rescuing hostages. They'll be supporting the police in any way possible. These guys are the best in the business. They permanently maintain a high-level skill set. The ability to perform tasks in cooperation with other police and military units is what set them apart from other units. For example, in the airport, Chord, along with the Border Guard Special Ops Unit, Dozer, use their tactical skills to neutralize a transnational criminal group detaining multiple mafia leaders. The soldiers of both Special Operations units underwent an operational planning course prepared by agents from the United States Drug Enforcement Agency. Special Ops was created originally in order to help regular police units as well as to protect witnesses and gather evidence for use at trial. We have acquired specific skills through training, which allows us to effectively carry out our missions with minimal complications. Every mission could be our last. We never forget this.
Это результат комплексной работы и оперативных сотрудников, и
Service in Chord is highly lethal in a constant battle.
Мы находимся на острие копья.
Through cooperation, mutual understanding, and trust, we can achieve outstanding results.
Это не только результат именно подразделения, это результат комплексной работы многих сотрудников.
CORD was formed within the framework of the National Police of Ukraine. Everyone is free to choose what they like. I choose to serve in CORD because it is prestigious and honorable.
Всегда было, где написано спецназ, где сейчас написан CORD, это всегда было престижно. Спецподразделения работают.
Serving in CORD is not just a job, it's a way of life.
То есть это, можно сказать, не профессия, это образ жизни человека.
The servicemen featured in this program all have one common trait: to protect Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. It's these people who take up arms and risk their lives to defend Europe's eastern border from any major attack in the future.